Hello and welcome back to the season finale of The Scoop. I'm your host, Lauren Mandel. Today we've got your latest entertainment news on Taylor Swift, The Hunger Games, and the upcoming Victoria's Secret fashion show. Plus, I'm sitting down with Zanies Nashville to learn about their upcoming program, College Night. All that and more on The Scoop. With this being our last episode for the season, it felt necessary to give you all something exciting to look forward to besides us coming back on the air in January. Hunger Games fans have been anticipating the release of the newest installment of the series, Mockingjay, on Thursday, November 21st. Critics agree that although not as exciting as the previous Hunger Games films, Part 1 of Mockingjay will still thrill its viewers. As if the surprise appearance by the cast of the film on Saturday Night Live this past weekend wasn't enough. Go and see for yourself how Mockingjay matches up to the first two films. Another movie that has been making headlines recently is Interstellar. Starring Anne Hathaway, Matthew McConaughey, Jessica Chastain, this movie captivated audience with its first futuristic plot. When Earth's surface is near destruction, a crew of explorers must travel throughout the galaxy to find a new planet that can sustain life or else face the extinction of mankind. Critics raved about the adventure and emotions portrayed in the film, making it a box office hit. So much so that AMC has announced it will be selling unlimited viewing tickets exclusively for the film. I've already seen it once, but for only $14.99, I'm thinking about upgrading to the unlimited Interstellar status so that I can get in a few more viewings while it's in theaters. Vanderbilt's basketball season is officially underway, as both the women's and the men's teams played their first games this past weekend. Though the women's team struggled during the season opener against Belmont, they were able to pull out a 65-58 win. The men's team had an easier time this Sunday as they dominated Trevecca 83-56. Though the rest of the Commodore season is uncertain, it's tough to say 2 home wins is anything but exciting. Be sure to see both teams this week when they play the women Green Bay Monday and the men play Lipscomb on Wednesday. And now, let's turn it over to Paige Harnick for the latest on Victoria's Secret fashion show.
Now, I don't know about you, but the event that starts my winter diet, aka nonstop hot chocolate and comfort food, is the Victoria's Secret fashion show. There's nothing better to kickstart the holiday season like a bunch of sexy ladies in wings and underwear. The show will air on December 9th at 10/9 Central on CBS, but the actual runway extravaganza is taking place in London on December 3rd. Some of the most compelling questions this year, like always, is how are they so perfect? But also, how are those incredible wings made, and what is the dream bra this year? The Victoria's Secret wings are obviously some of the most iconic symbols for the brand. Wing designer Marianne Hose explains how each set of wings is made specifically for the angel who wears them. Each pair has their own material, whether it be leather, lace, or even pounds of Swarovski crystals. Artists sketch the wings, and then it is the job of Marianne to design it and make it feasible to wear on the runway. This year's show is a monumental show in a lot of ways. The first time in London, first time there are 2 fantasy bras, and the first time Adriana Lima and Alessandra Ambrosio will wear those bras. The 2 bras are both going to be modeled on the show, but the designs were already released and are available for purchase if you dare. Both of the bras are adorned with 18-karat gold, thousands of gems, and took hundreds of hours to compose. Sign me up. On a similar note, if you're trying to stay on your fashion game, but also keep warm this winter, then look no further. A few of the winter trends to keep in mind are printed jackets to keep you toasty, mid-skirts to help you still dress up, and knee-high boots that are perfect for any time. For jackets, look into finding a retro puffer jacket with a cinch at the waist, or opt for a plaid peacoat that can dress up any outfit. Mid-skirts are a great way to keep classy during the cold winter months. Mini skirts are out and mid-skirts are in. Finally, knee-high boots got really big last year, but they were super expensive. This year, other brands are releasing knee-highs that won't bust your budget. Check out Chinese laundry or Sam Edelman for some fashionable but price-savvy styles. Now back to you, Lauren.
Thanks, Paige. Since Anne Hathaway's rise to fame with The Princess Diaries, the term Hatha-hater was coined. Hathaway has always received a unique criticism for reasons that are difficult to pinpoint, and she has just come out about her feelings of the insecurities that this has caused. The 2013 award season after the release of Les Mis was the point when these comments took the biggest toll on Hathaway. After critiques about her appearance, personality, and acting, Anne Hathaway has finally been able to become comfortable with herself again. She now states that her self-esteem has risen and she has become the daring person she once was. And if you're a Hathaway lover like me, you're loving her role in the new film Interstellar. The December 2014 magazine cover of Marie Claire features a stunning picture of young actress Anna Kendrick, but her candid confession in the interview shocked many. In the interview, Kendrick admits that the question she gets asked the most is, "Am I the only one who doesn't think Anna Kendrick is pretty?" She jokingly says most of the boys in her high school would agree with the statement. However, in typical Anna Kendrick fashion, she takes the criticism lightheartedly and blames her confession on Marie Claire for getting her too drunk before the interview. Although it's hard to believe anyone would find the actress unattractive, she can be sure she's got one thing going for her: a killer sense of humor. Zoe Saldana, Hayden Panettiere, Rachel Bilson, and Carrie Underwood are all expecting their first child. Even our man crush Monday, Justin Timberlake, is expecting his first with his wife, Jessica Biel. Shakira and Kristen Bell are both pregnant with their second child. Khloe Kardashian revealed on her show that she is expecting her third child. And my favorite, the lovely Duchess of Cambridge, Princess Kate, is now 15 weeks pregnant. Even with the tiny baby bump, she looks stunning in her powder blue coat when she visited the Valero Pembroke oil refinery in Wales with Prince William. Tweet us at TheScoopVTV whether you think it'll be a baby boy or a baby girl. This week, I had a chance to sit down with the team at Zanies Nashville to talk about their new program, College Night. Check it out. I'm Lauren Mandel for The Scoop. Right now, we are at Zanies Nashville to learn about their new program, College Night. Plus, we're going to find out about their new event, Battle of the Troops, a night of improv featuring Vanderbilt's very own Tongue in Cheek. Let's check it out. So tell us about College Night. This is a new thing at Vanderbilt and at universities across Nashville.
Yeah, so we wanted to start college nights because, we noticed that no college students were really coming as much as we'd like. Not none, but kind of none. And we maybe figured it was because it's expensive when you get the full price tickets and the 2-item minimum, and it can kind of be a lot for college students. So we were kind of wanting to create a night each month where they can get in and not have to worry about that extra money, so we get them discounted tickets to see some really good performers.
Yeah. And how have you guys seen it's worked out so far? I mean, there's only been about 3 of them.
At our last show with Josh, Wolf, and Jiffy had a fair amount of college students, and we also got a lot of feedback from the kids that came saying they had a lot of fun, that they were going to tell all their friends. So I think it's just going to keep building and building.
So who's been your favorite college night comedian that's come so far? I mean, I saw Nicole Byer, and you guys know I freaked out. I tweeted Zanies a million times, which I think is also cool. I think there's a lot of social buzz when you have college students coming.
Yeah,
like
absolutely.
Instagram, I see stuff on Twitter.
Yeah, college students are so enthusiastic. It's so great to have them in the club.
Yeah, and I run the Twitter, and I like to see, if you come to a show, please tweet us. I love getting feedback and, seeing people's pictures with the comics that they really like. So I think that it's really kind of blowing up on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook.
Yeah.
My favorite college night so far has been Josh and Jiffy, for sure.
Oh, same here, easily.
They have this band called the Wild Wolf Band, and they do improvised songs. And that night, Jewel happened to be in the audience, the '90s singer Jewel.
You don't need to preface that.
Yeah,
Kiss me.
do people not know Jewel anymore? I was freaking out. They did a bit where they wanted to make up a song, and they called up somebody in the audience, and she went up on stage.
Oh my
and
god!
sang. So that
It
it's
was
great.
crazy.
Zanies is like that though. Nashville's so weird. People just show up here sometimes. So another added bonus. You never know who's gonna show up
Yeah,
and be in the
absolutely.
audience.
Who can we expect in the upcoming college nights? I know people after finals are going to need, or during finals, are going to need some stress relievers.
We have Moshe Kasher coming up.
December 12th, it's a Friday.
Perfect.
He's
Yes.
really funny. He's from Chelsea lately. He's been on At Midnight. He wrote a really awesome memoir called Casher and the Rye that's crazy and about his life growing up with 2 deaf parents.
How do people get the ticket?
They can call, they can get online and do it with the student promo code, so they just type in student, just the word student, and it'll knock that discount off, and they can call the club And yeah, they're supposed to bring their student IDs to the door.
Let's talk about your upcoming Night of Improv. I know that Vanderbilt's Tongue in Cheek is going to be there. Who else is going to be there?
We have the Nashville Improv Company, Sprocket, and LOL Nashville, in addition to Tongue in Cheek. And so we're really excited. That was kind of a random idea we had in the office one day. Like, I love improv, Lucy loves improv, and our boss was like, go with it. And so we just decided to create an improv night. So named it Battle of the Troops, even though it's not really a competition at all, just because celebration of improv.
It's a fun name, though.
Yeah,
I like the name.
And like we're gonna have a winner technically because it helps the improv troops out. But it's just a night to celebrate improv and get a bunch of college kids in because they're in free, and just kind of like a different thing to bring to the Zany stage.
Yeah, we've been trying to do that a lot here at Zanies, just get more of a variety of shows. I mean, obviously stand-up is the main, what's going to be here most weekends, but comedy isn't just about stand-up. Like, there's so many aspects to it. So I think it's really cool that our boss is kind of like taking a chance on both of us and letting us bring in new, younger ideas to the table. And I think it's going to be an awesome show, and hopefully a lot of students are going to come. I don't see why not.
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Have you guys ever had improv here before, like pure improv on stage?
I think I was told that they have had improv before, but not much and not anything like we're doing now.
That's
I don't
so
even know if it was
exciting.
the troops. I don't think any of the troops on the show have been here.
So I'm all about that. That's awesome. I'm really excited. And I think it's a really cool way for different groups, like improv troops around Nashville, to also get to know each other because it is a small community. And I think Zanies really does this. Like, it kind of brings everyone together and gives it like a home for comedy. And so you see Nashville stand-up comedians here all the time, and it's like their home. So I think it's really cool that we all get to get together and like get to know each other.
Yeah, and it's great for audience people who like come to Zanies for stand-up and they know comedy, like they're comedy lovers and they love stand-up, but they don't necessarily see improv or know about
And
improv.
vice versa.
Yeah,
Like,
absolutely.
For people that like go to all the LOL Nashville shows but have never been to Zanies before, this is a great way for them to come into the club and see the club and hopefully fall in love with the club and come back here.
College night, December 2nd at 8 o'clock here at Zanies, free for students. And then Moshe, we'll see you on December 12th, Friday. I'm so excited. Thank you guys so much.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Of course. We had such a great time talking to the folks at Zanies. We hope that we'll see you guys at their upcoming Battle of the Troops, so be sure to reserve your tickets now by calling their box office.
Thanks, Lauren. Looking forward to seeing TNC perform on December 2nd at Zanies. You've been waiting all season for this, and now it's back. That's right, it's time for #swag. There's been some serious girl power in the media lately. Let's get into the good, the bad, and the ugly. Kim Kardashian couldn't let baby sis Kylie take the spotlight with her rumored lip injections, #pout. So what else did Kim K do but go fully nude for a magazine cover? #can't keep up with that Kardashian. Even more, she posed for a picture pouring champagne over her head into a champagne glass balanced on her butt. #doses and mimosas. Speaking about sisters stealing the spotlight, Solange Knowles showed up in a white pantsuit for her wedding with video director Alan Ferguson. #not ready for this jelly. The couple strolled up to the wedding in white vintage bicycles and were beaming with happiness. Guess this guy is #irreplaceable. Avi, I have to talk about my girl, Miley. Pictures surfaced of her and Patrick Schwarzenegger macking at the USC football game, and there are rumors that several dates went down after that. Not only do I adore Miley, but Patrick Schwarzenegger, I definitely adore you. #she can't stop, #she won't stop. Meghan Trainor released some controversial statements this week after claiming she wasn't strong enough to have an eating disorder. #excuse me? Thankfully, Demi Lovato, who has battled eating disorders, responded immediately, saying that having an eating disorder isn't strength. Strength is when you are able to overcome your demons after being sick and tired for so long. #Camp Rock, no, she rocks. Taylor Swift recently released her music video for the new song Blank Space on her album 1989. After the album release, she decided her music shouldn't be showcased on Spotify. She said that she tried it and didn't like the way it felt because there should be an inherent value placed on art. Looks like not even T Swift's wildest dreams is she going to shake this one off and give in. #haters gonna hate, 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 hate. #she knew you were trouble. Before I go on #forever and always about T Swift, I'm gonna pass it on to Lauren with the panel for the latest T Swift news.
Thank you, Bethia, for that wonderful segment. we'll miss you. That's like a Miley Cyrus song, right? No,
Maybe.
maybe. It's probably a Taylor Swift song.
We're gonna shake that one off.
Shake it off. Shake it off.
Wow, I like it. What a wonderful transition
Good reference.
into Taylor Swift. So we're going to talk about her taking all her music off of Spotify. I understand why she did it, but what do you guys think about it?
I mean, personally, I'm a little upset, but like at the same time, I understand where she's coming from. I mean, I pay for Spotify, so I want to be able to get everything that I want, but I see where she's coming from, obviously.
Yeah, I understand that she wants to pay for her music on iTunes. She wants people to pay for it as well. It makes sense.
Yeah, and I heard she gets paid like less than a penny also for each song that plays, which is, she works so hard in these songs, so you would think she'd want more money for that.
Yeah, and it's hard because like they make so much money. You're like, can't you just like give it to us? But then again, like, you know, if we took her out of that like context, which I guess you can't, she would, you know, want to be charged, I guess, or paid fully for her work. So also, I found that when I was looking for some of the music videos, like she's really cleared everything off of YouTube that's not on the Taylor Swift Vivo channel. She's really trying to like, you know, make sure her content is kept safe.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I watched Blank Space 40 times yesterday. Like, literally no joke. That's why I have no voice.
Want to sing it now?
I'm not singing it. I will later for you guys.
Can we
Off camera.
clear the, like, that, what is that line? I got a lonely Starbucks lover?
No, got a list of my ex-lovers.
She almost did it. She was so confident.
I'm gonna spare you guys my manly voice right now and just talk about this actual video, which is so cool because it's filmed on Long Island. The mansion is incredible, and if you buy the whole album, you get this app where you can go through the mansion and you click and you can get like clues. It's cool. It's really cool.
That's awesome. That
Sounds like
whole
Morning
video
America.
is just like gorgeous. There's that shot of her when she's standing on the horse. It's like goes by like that. But there's a goat, which no one realizes when she's like crying. There's a goat
Oh, yeah,
sitting
yeah,
there.
yeah.
She's got the cat, her famous
Yeah.
cat.
And I feel like throughout the whole video, she's kind of just like making fun of herself. You
Oh,
know what I
for
mean?
sure.
And I feel like Shake It Off was like that too.
I think she's just
got a new
keeping the
perspective.
joke going, being like, I'm not a serial dater / psycho person, even though she might be. Who knows?
It's debatable.
Yeah, it's
Still up in the air and haven't decided yet.
Yeah.
awesome. Thanks. Bye.
Bye.